Tom, a smash and grab win in the end for Morecambe. How disappointing was it, and how difficult is that to take?
Every defeat's difficult. I knew at half time with the chances that we had. I knew we needed the first goal because the way they sat in and were killing the game, that's what Morecambe do, and you find it very difficult to get any kind of rhythm. But we started the second half bright again, and I believe we were going to get the first goal. And then they go and sucker punch you at the end, and at the end of the day you can say what you want. You know, we as strikers have put the ball in the net with the chances that we've had again today.
When the gaffers came in, he said he wants to try and play attacking football. It was 18 shots today, 9 on target, so that there is chances coming, but as you say, it's just frustrating that one of those hasn't gone in, isn't it?
It is, and I think if we keep creating them chances, you know, I've been out a month, I had a couple of chances last week, obviously a couple today, where normally I'd back myself to score them all, but I haven't. So, you know, I'm hoping now on Tuesday we can keep creating them chances and start going on a run and putting the ball in the net.
As you say, you've just came back from injury. How are you feeling up there at the moment? Is everything fine in terms of fitness and feeling good?
Felt okay. I've had a few knocks, but I think as a target man you get them. You know, my legs felt okay. Didn't feel too bad. And I thought we looked miles fitter than them. I thought they just sat in and were waiting for that sucker punch that they got. I thought Gibbo was superb. He bombed forward all game. I thought we had a lot of energy. We were running off and looking at it, never stopped running. But you know, at the end of the day, it's about 3 points, and we can't keep saying we're creating chances and playing well and picking up nothing.
Do you think there's enough in there to start getting those wins, though? Because obviously goals have been hard to come by, but you and Mark Harris seem to be forming a bit of an understanding up there. It's just finding the net now. It's the difference, isn't it?
We've more than got enough. The last 2 games have shown that we've got enough. You know, we have 4 or 5 great chances against Cambridge to their 2, and then today they've probably had 2, 3, and sucker punched us again. So, you know, we've got more than enough, but we can't keep saying that and keep coming in here after and saying, well, we played well, but we missed a load of chances, but it'll come. You know, we need to start putting it together and making sure we get them wins.
And we mentioned before out there, Notts County and Macclesfield have picked up form now. It's imperative that we do too, isn't it? Because the gap will get smaller.
The gap's closing. We've been quite lucky that they were so far behind that we had enough breathing space to cope with the blip. But now we're running out of games. You know, obviously playing against a Morecambe at home, it's a game that you'd fancy getting 3 points out of and got nothing. But they're the games that even if you're dominating and you're not putting the ball in the net, you make sure you keep your clean sheet and get a point out of it. It doesn't let them get the 3 points from you, and it keeps them below you. And you know, however many points adrift, they're not gaining anything on you. But we got sucker punched again, and that happens quite a lot when you're down there. The amount of times that you're dominating game and feeling confident and thinking we're going to score them in, and they're not the stuffing out of you. We've just got to keep the clean sheet and make sure we don't concede, and then hope we can put the ball in the net, and we haven't done that.
And that'll be the priority on Tuesday night when Tranmere come here in decent form and they're looking to push at the other end of the table. And you mentioned again outside, Norwood is banging form, isn't he, up front as well?
Yeah, they're not a bad side. They were better than us at their place. But hopefully they'll come here and try and get a win. They'll look at us now as the way we're struggling and come out and try and attack us, and that'll play into our hands. I've said before, you know, the likes of Morecambe come here with a 4-5-1 and just sit in with so many bodies around you. It's so difficult to get any space, and you're wrestling with 2 or 3 defenders every time the ball comes anywhere near. I think against a Tranmere with the form they're in, hopefully they'll try and get after us, and it'll give us a bit more space up there to try and create some better openings.
And for the supporters that do come on Tuesday, what would your message be to them? Because for the large part of today, when we were attacking and looking likely to score. They were behind you and they seemed to respond well to that. Obviously frustration at the full-time whistle, but plenty of positives, isn't there, really, despite the result?
The fans were great. They were right behind us from the first whistle. I think it gives a lift. I think we started bright and the fans were right behind. You could hear that. But I think the fans are very similar to the players. That when we concede a goal, we see them get down, and I think that happens when you're a footballer, especially when you're struggling, and you concede a goal, and we've done it again, and that's on the terraces as well. You know, we're dominating the game, and the fans are right behind you, and the goal goes in, and then, the emotion changes from the stands, you know, and then that starts spilling. You know, I'm not blaming the fact we're struggling, and the fans have every right to vent their frustration at the players and whoever else. But I think when you're struggling, we need everybody together, and I just hope, you know, on Tuesday we can get that first goal and then keep them on our side.